Hello, my sailing friends. This is Alfredo, and that is Fatima.
Hello, everybody.
Anyway, today is what? July
6th.
July 6th.
We're anticipating,
And we are waiting on a tropical storm, maybe hurricane, very low category hurricane that's scheduled to
I would
pass by tonight. So this is what life is on a boat when you're expecting something.
I dream of sailing. You know I always dream of sailing. Take me far away. Sailing. You know I always dream of sailing. Freedom on the seas, my love. Dancing on the waves to warm places we don't know. Loving life Madonna style and steady as we go. I dream of sailing.
Advantage of all the rainwater that we've been gathering in buckets and these totes, and we'll keep on emptying out because we have a water system or water catcher system on our hard tub, and that's working pretty well. Not that we had any rain in the past, but for the last week or so last 3 weeks we've been getting rain just about every day. So our water tank is topped off, these tubs topped off. We're using it to wash the deck, do laundry, wash dishes, and we really haven't even been using the water in our storage tank. Anyway, I thought I would show what's going on and what we did for preparation of these gusts that are coming, predicting to be 70 miles an hour winds. I know that it's going to be scary. I've seen 50, and 50 you're on edge. One thing that we did do is we put out the mantas, which is double the size of the anchor that we had to hold us down. So we feel okay on that. We've tied down just about, excuse me. We've tied down everything that I can think of. Our dinghy is well tied down, supported, additional support coming up on the back, holding up the weight, and to take any weight off the ends of the davit system. The solar panels, there's quite a bit of overhang on this, and when we get slightly heavier winds this flexes a little bit, so we got to tie down on both ends to make sure that we don't have any up pull on that. The hard top, I know it's screwed in, but you know, this was not engineered, so I don't know its actual strength on the screws that are holding this down. So for additional support, because this is like a big parachute underneath, we have these lines crisscross. So coming from back here, this one goes across and to the front corner of the hard top. We got from the midsection, going from the stanchion all the way across and to the other side, and we got it tied up in the center as well on the crossing section, so it doesn't slip. Then in front we have the front cleat coming through the grab rail, and this catches, this is duplicate of what's on the opposite side, which goes to the kitty corner on the other end. So we think that we should be okay. Sail bag, I took one of the reef lines, and which is that green line, and tied it up just as an extra precaution. It is zippered all the way up to the front, and the boom is tied so I have no swing side to side, and it's dropped pretty much all the way down on the top of the hard top for additional support on the top. It's a couple of inches away, but also to keep it a little lower in profile. Like I said, the anchor, we have the big mantis out there on the bridle. Bridles are in good shape. And I do have this one over here that I've been considering dropping it over, but my fear is that it will probably foul up and make both anchors fail. So, you experienced sandals, you let me know what you would have done different. I know that I could have put the mantis at the end of the chain, then 10 feet in or so, put that one on it so both of them would be in line, one in the front of the other, and then basically the same setup we got here. It's not really a hurricane, or at least they're not predicting to be anything over 80 miles per hour if it develops to a hurricane. I think 74 miles an hour classifies it as a hurricane. It's going to hit us at 70, so it's a strong tropical storm when it passes by us still. So anyway, that's what we're doing, and kind of nervous, to say the least. When I'm expecting bad weather like this, so when we get in a squall coming through, I generally start up an engine or boat and be on standby in case I have to power into the wind to assist. Or if we are drifting, I don't have to wait and see is the engine going to start up or not. It has always been starting up, but anyway. So that's it. So I was going to joke about the luxuries of living on a boat. And
not a joking matter right now.
no, it's not a joking matter, but you know, I thought I would take a minute to show you all the amenities that Fatima has gotten, that we've upgraded. She's got a state-of-the-art washing machine right now, clothes washer. It's the latest model right there, and the convenience of the top being flipped in, put in the water, and it's a washboard at the same time. I mean, what else could you ask for? We have a great dryer, and again, you know, they upgraded, so she's got a dryer that will handle quite a load
Stop being a wise guy.
on both sides.
Stop being a wise guy.
Yeah, well, you know,
Nobody likes a wise guy.
yeah, they do. So anyway, yeah, that's the luxuries of living on a boat.
Talk about my latest coffee maker.
Oh yeah. We got a coffee maker that makes bad coffee.
Ta-da!
So anyway, I bought that damn thing, 12 cups, and not realizing how big a 12 cup was. We always make 8 cups. So we figured, 8 cups, 12, that's just a little bit bigger, but that thing is monstrous. But it does not make a good cup of coffee. At least it hasn't yet. We are still experimenting with what's the best way to make it on that. So Fatima right now is making some Portuguese kale soup.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's good. You know, we grew up on it, and it's always a treat when we get some. So that's it. Now sit and wait.
And hope it misses us.
And hope it misses us. But sit and wait and be...
Sit, I'm standing, I'm making soup.
Yeah?
Peeling vegetables.
Yes, you are. And just be ready for what's coming our way, and hopefully it will be not as bad
As they predicted.
as being predicted. There's a warning for all the coastal going up on the Gulf Coast of Florida. You know that it's coming up all the way up the coast, and then it will enter inland quite a bit north of us. The path looks like it's going to be in Tallahassee, but it will be just south of Tallahassee, and then it will go back across the state to the Atlantic. Don't wish this on anybody, but it could be nice and just follow up the East Coast to start off with, or go out to the Atlantic where there's nobody for it to affect. But no, it's already in the Keys. Glad we're not there, because that's, at this point, it's stronger than what it's supposed to be. So you know, I know it's Cuba. I haven't seen any the devastation on what it might have done in Cuba. I know there's been a couple of lives lost already due to this storm. So hopefully everything will be okay. Thanks, guys. We'll bring you up to speed if we can show when this is going through on what we feel. Talk to you later. This is the first mild sign of what's coming. I don't know what you're going to be able to see or not. But there's already white caps forming. We're constantly spinning 20, 30 degrees. Good news is, even though we get this weather and we can be out here fairly good, we do have a couple of drips here and there through a screw penetration, comes up around the pipe in a couple of locations, but it's isolated. So I'm happy with the hard stuff. Well, here we are. It's what, 6 o'clock? 7?
It's fun.
Anyway, Coast Guard keeps scaring the living Jesus out of us because they're saying this has been upgraded to a hurricane 74 to 110 miles per hour. Well, I'm looking at the different apps, weather station, the Weather Channel, Windy, and everything is telling me otherwise. The band, the dock, burgundy band is the heaviest winds, which is just skimming the outside edges of the coast. And that is at 40 miles per hour. Gusts, maybe 50. That's what I see there. But I'm talking to my neighbor on the sailboat in front of me over here, and he's like, oh my God, and he's assuring me that he's looking at the same thing I am on the apps. But Coast Guard, every once in a while they come in. I got the radio here, I got floodlight for in case we need it late at
See who's
night.
around us.
Yeah, yeah. I put fenders all the way around the boat, not only if we drift, but if somebody else comes adrift, so we have some sort of protection. And I have the secondary anchor ready, all lined up with this rope, but ready to be dropped in the event that we are dragging and we need that secondary grab. So I feel okay with, especially if the wind does not go beyond 40 miles an hour. I mean, you know, that's scary winds. Well, it is starting to blow a little harder again. Nothing drastic. It's coming down. Well, so far these gusts come and they always seem to hold up for a few minutes at a time. It has not been consistent. Holland, we just had a good blow going by with a heavy downpour, and that lasted probably 5-10 minutes. If that. And right now, again, we can see land. We could see land 3 minutes ago. I know the camera died and I had to switch over the battery. This is where we are again. And I know that it's getting dark. And soon, I'm not going to have any image with this. I don't know if the blue lights will help any. Want to turn on the lights up here? I'll turn on the white lights as well. That was the third switch now. So I don't know if this will do any good for the video. Blue lights are not friendly, I know that. But anyway, we'll see. Turn it back on in a little bit. Oh, when we get some action going on over here. While out here, I'm always looking at the other boats around me to see where we stand. And when I can see land, I'm looking at some landmarks that I know we stand safe aside from the anchor alarm that we have set up. So if I go outside of my radius, I will get a siren sound coming out of it that will alert me to do something. Okay, then? looks like we did. And if the worst is over, then we're out of the danger zone. Well, here we are. It's around 9 o'clock in the morning. The storm has blown by, and it seems like nothing major happened to anybody. We had a couple of boats that drifted during the winds, and I had my neighbor, of course, texting me, alerting me of some boats to be aware of that could be drifting or not. So that one down there, the white with the red, I think it's a Chris Craft, he was anchored in the front of that one with a red sail bag. He was anchored out there, so he drifted away. That red sailboat way down at the end, he was up here a little ways, so he also drifted. But anyway, that one, the sheriff or the police has already been by monitoring what was happening on the anchorage, and he's already tagged. So there's another sailboat right in the front of him, alongside that one with the blue trim, and I think he drifted a little bit as well. But overall, everybody kept to their placement. Now, after shutting off the camera last night that I said the worst seems to have been over, well, we still got some nasty backhand gusts of that. So it kept us on edge. I was out here till about 1 o'clock in the morning. About 1 o'clock in the morning, then I went inside and still kept an eye on our spinning and what was going on, and listening for the anchor alarm, see if it would go off. But we were good. We held firmly with one anchor, a mantis.
85 pounds.
85-pound mantis. So that was a good feeling. I felt a lot more relieved with all the tie downs that we did and the defenders on the side of the boat. If anything came our way, at least we'd be somewhat protected. It's still gusty, and it looks like from the south this weather front is still going through us. So we'll keep it tight down until all of this blows over. Well, again, thanks for watching, guys. This has been an exciting episode. I like your wording better, Farma. An exciting adventure.
It was an adventure for sure. You know, I was scared, not knowing what was going to come, but I felt safe. I must admit, I felt safe. A little bit nervous when the big gusts would come through, but I would look at other boats and seeing that everybody was keeping their distance, but I felt safe, and that was important.
Okay, and Fatima is back to her luxuries
Will you leave me with my laundry?
doing her laundry after the storm. That was not from our pooped underpants.
Oh my God! I didn't say that. You did.
Of course I did. So anyway, so let's get back to our boat life.
Back to our
As
boat
we know
life.
it.
Absolutely. I just am not ready for another one. So, Mother Nature, keep it bay. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications. And if you'd like to put some wind behind our sails, please consider becoming a Patreon. See you guys next time.
And thank you to our patrons that have already joined us.
Absolutely. Very generous.
And seeing that our channel right now is only attracting some of the fans that I had on the Woods Turning channel, I hope some of you sailors come and join us as well and join in on the conversations and topics and suggestions and so on and so forth. Thanks again. See you soon.